Hey, what's up? Pierre here.
I'm Chuck. We are, well, kind of Simple Plan, like 2 out of 5.
Yep. 2 very important 5.
Yes.
2
maybe
out of
3. Maybe
yeah.
it counts as 3.
Maybe. And we're here on Conexão with Simple Plan. Very excited to be here. It's an amazing fan site. Thank you very much for all your support.
Yeah, I was going to say, man.
These fan sites sometimes have more information than simpleplan.com. Actually, usually they do.
Sometimes I go there to find out what I'm doing tomorrow.
Sometimes I go on that website to find out what I'm going to post on simpleplan.com.
Yes, so good job. You're kicking ass.
So we're taking some questions from you.
We never do this. I don't think we ever done. I think maybe with 1 or 2 fan sites.
Yeah.
But
you must be important.
It's pretty rare, but I think we're into it. So how about I ask you the first question, Pierre?
You ask me?
I'll ask us collectively, you and me. So when you buy your first instrument, we normally get really attached to them. Do you still have your first instrument? And if so, does it have a sentimental value for you?
I didn't really buy my first instrument until late in life because I was in a household where we had instruments. My parents bought for me and my brothers a piano, and my dad had an old guitar that I learned to play on that I played a lot when I was younger. And I recently found that guitar again. That was the first guitar. It doesn't have all the stickers it used to have when I was younger. My dad had actually given it to someone else or lent it to someone else who wanted to do something with it, and I got a little upset. But he got it back, and now I have the guitar. It's an old Fender.
And actually,
Squire.
if I can say, it's going to be part of a Simple Plan exhibit.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Fans are going to be able to see his first guitar, and they're going to be able to see my first drum, because when I bought my first drum, my parents bought it for me. It was $300. It was a piece of crap, but I actually still kept it. It's in my basement, and I can't get myself to get rid of it, even though I'll probably never play it again. There's something about it that's special, and I'm glad I still have it.
Next question.
Yeah, how about that? Next question. Through the years, we can notice sort of a vocal evolution on you, Pierre. I agree. What do you think about this change of your voice comparing the first record to the last one?
Well, I think the obvious answer to that is that
puberty.
Puberty, yes. I hit puberty at 24. Is the experience. You know, I think that when I first started singing in Simple Plan, even though I was singing for years before that, I'm always developing or working on my craft, working on what I do. And with the years, with vocal training and just singing every day, I'd like to think I got better at it, and therefore my voice changed. Even though there's not a big change, but I think I'm just more comfortable with it, and my range has gotten wider, larger, taller, slimmer. I don't know.
More impressive.
More impressive. There you go. And yeah, I think that it's something that just happened naturally. I never really forced it, never really changed it. It's just the same voice, except a little more agile, a little more flexible, a little better quality, maybe. I'm pretty proud of that.
It's funny because I think you're the only singer I ever played in a band with. So for me, it's just since I'm 14 years old, that's the voice that I'm used to hear.
But it has changed, though.
It has changed.
Much better, I think.
When you listen to the first album, you can tell the difference. I think that it has to do also with just maybe being more comfortable in the studio, being more and also maybe knowing what you want more. Like now you know I'm a singer, I want to sing it, I want to deliver it that way.
This guy knows me, huh?
Just.
Nah, I think it's experience.
Okay.
I think I'm just better at it.
I'm grateful for you.
I really would have liked to be this good when I was younger.
When you first started.
Yeah. But now I'm just so amazing that to live with it.
Hard. As a band member, it's hard to deal with so much greatness on your right.
Yes.
Every day. What's the most embarrassing situation you've ever been in?
I don't know.
It's a tough question. I never really know what to answer to that.
I don't get embarrassed very easily.
I used to do speaking contests. When I was in high school, I was a real nerd. And one time I was...
Speaking contests?
Well, you know when you give a speech. How do
Really?
you call that?
I don't know.
Concours oratoire.
Okay.
And so I was giving a speech. It was I advanced to almost the final. So I went on stage. There was 400 people there. And I started and completely blanked. I had no notes because I was pretty cocky. I was I don't need notes. And I didn't remember what to say. And I just went blank for 1 minute. I got off stage and I came back with some notes. And I did it again. I lost.
That's pretty funny.
Wasn't so good. So that was my story.
That's a good one. That's good for both of us.
Yeah.
Next question.
All right. What's the last song that you guys listened to, and what has been playing on your iPod lately? Any independent artists?
No, I don't support anything independent.
Only majors.
Yeah, no, actually, the last thing I've been listening to was Red Hot Chili Peppers, because David keeps putting it on.
I gotta say, David is my curator, how you say it?
Curator?
Curator, yeah.
Curator.
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 Yeah, the emphasis is on the curator.
Curator. I'm a French-Canadian person. I make mistakes in English sometimes. It's a tough word. But he plays us all kinds of music. But the song that I listened to the last night, The Killers, Runaway. Their new single, I think, is amazing. I love that band. I love Brandon Flowers. I love his voice.
I think you're in love with him.
He's pretty good looking too, I gotta say. And he's
I'm
amazing voice.
I like him, but I'm not as much of a fan as you are.
I'm a big fan. I gotta say, like, he could sing anything, I would like it.
It almost sounds too serious to me. He's always like so desperate.
There's so epic.
But I feel like if you're desperate that many times, it's got to be made up. You can't be desperate every time.
He's an emotional, you know.
Maybe
He's
torture.
an emotional roller coaster, man. That's
Torture.
why I can relate. You know?
Although I am a big fan, Brandon. Don't get offended. I'm sure you're watching this right now. Brandon Flowers, you're an amazing artist.
Yeah. So that's the last song I listened to answer the question. Okay, next. Sorry. Do you have what's playing on your iPod? You know, I don't even have an iPod.
My iPod hasn't come out of my bag in the last 3
Yeah,
weeks.
same thing. Name 3 things that you can't miss in your home decoration. That is a strange question.
I don't know what that means.
Can't miss what I like.
Does she mean like that you can't go without?
I think so. I think that's what it means.
A roof?
A roof, a door, and a bathroom.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Sneak peek. I'm recording. Oh shit, sorry. Leave that in there.
What's the craziest thing you've done that your agent or producer doesn't know about? Well, if
Nothing.
Honestly, I tell my agent everything.
Sorry. Next question.
If a cartoon character could be your best friend, which one would you choose? That's a good question.
Brian Griffin, the dog, because he's a deep human being. Well, deep dog. But, he'd be my dog. Good conversations, he's funny.
I'm trying to think of who. Bart Simpson. He'd be kind of like a nice friend to get in trouble with, you know? Although,
Not a really good friend.
no, I agree, he's kind of a jerk.
Kind of a brat.
Kind of a brat. I don't know. Who else who would you suggest me as a friend?
I think you would like, Leela from Futurama.
Oh, yeah.
A one-eyed sexy chick.
Yeah, I'm in. Love it. We could be friends with benefits. Who is the best golf player in the band? Now let's start by saying something. We're obviously the 2 best players in
Oh, we are
in
the only
band.
players.
Yes.
No one really plays.
It's true.
Just me
So, you and me, right there, we already beat 3 people.
Yeah.
Give it up for us.
Yeah. And I think that Chuck and I are pretty much at the same level. It's hard to say, but I have to say is on a scoring card, I've had
when it really counts.
I had a few better games than Chuck. I've broken 90, which is a big step.
Mulligans.
No.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
I'm telling you.
No, it's true. Pierre,
We're about like this, so close. And he does beat me once in a while, but I think that we're the same level. But if we had to pick,
you would give me a stroke or 2. If
No,
you were
no.
betting.
no,
Yeah, because you're.
no, we're the same level.
You're better.
No, I'm not giving you a stroke.
Pierre's really good. He's
We're both good. But if we had to,
He's longer than me. That's what she said.
but you're
A
straighter than
little
me.
more distant, but I'm a little straighter.
Okay, I'm longer. He's straighter.
There you go.
What do you prefer, ladies?
It's all a question of
Long or straight?
Sometimes what do you know how to cook? And what's the best dish? What's your specialty that you can cook?
I don't really cook anymore. I don't really have the need to anymore.
I
have a woman cook for me.
You have a specialty.
Women cook.
Ribs.
Yes,
Come on, dude.
I do make the most amazing ribs in the world. They take 2 days to make. I have to pre-cook them,
The process.
dry rub, take the skin off, trim them, cook them in the oven for like 5 hours, take them out, cool them overnight,
That's crazy.
reheat them. But they're so worth it.
It's worth it.
Oh my god.
I gotta say they're really, really good. Now, as far as I'm concerned, as far as cooking, I make the best toast. and the best pasta. I cook them perfectly. I don't do the sauce or anything with the pasta. It's perfectly cooked. It's al dente.
He
It's
sits
amazing.
by the
Oh yeah, and I try them like a million times, and I know exactly when it's time to, take it off.
All right.
Yeah. So there you go. What's the craziest or funniest thing that ever happened on a tour bus with you?
An accident.
We got into an accident on a tour bus. That's true. We drove off the highway.
The driver fell asleep at the wheel. It's not good. Drove off, and then we almost died. But we didn't, so it's kind of funny. If we did die, it would not be funny.
There was a few times where some people had to exit the tour bus very fast through the windows. Remember that?
Why?
They were not supposed to be on the tour bus. They had to jump out the window, and it was crazy. Maybe you weren't there. What?
Girls?
Girls, yeah. Girls.
Back in the days when we used to party.
Back in the day when there used to be Simple Plan bus parties.
Yeah.
Sometimes boyfriend would walk on the bus, girl had to jump off the window. It was pretty crazy, but that doesn't happen anymore, at least not with you and me.
No.
Because we're boring. Now some questions about the new Simple Plan project, because we have a lot of those. So, Pierre, aside from the live scenes, what's the band new DVD will have to show us? Will it have scenes from the concert here in Brazil?
We specifically requested no Brazilian footage in the new DVD.
He's joking.
Actually, we don't know what's going to be in it because we haven't done it yet. So
there's kind of two projects right now. There's a million and a bunch of projects. Obviously, there's a book that you guys know about that's coming out really soon. I'm sure you'll have questions about that in a few minutes. But there's a live DVD that we filmed in Australia that we're trying to figure out exactly what date and what format and when we're going to release it. So that's happening. And then there's obviously all the footage that we film on the road, with, whether it was Patrick back in the day or Sim now that's on the road with us.
Since the Big Package for You.
Yes, basically like 2003, 2004. We've been filming, so we have all these tapes, like hours and hours, like hundreds of hours of tape. So we have to sit down and do something with that. Kind of like tell the story of the last 8 years.
But that's going to be a long time from now. We don't know what's going to be in there, so can't.
We're not sure, but probably I would say the live one will come out before that one. So we're trying to figure that out. But I'm sorry, we don't have any more details at this point. How is it going with the band's new book?
It's almost finished.
What's already being picked up to be part of it? The book is going to be finished. Well, today we're Wednesday, the 17th of October. The deadline is Sunday at 7 p.m. So in 4 days, the whole book is finished, wrapped. It's 306 pages of the entire history of the band from day one, from you being 13 years old, up to, seriously, like no joke, up to like last week.
With pictures and stories and all that, so it's really the entire existence of our musical careers.
It's an encyclopedia of Simple Plan.
Encyclopedia.
Man, this is really like uncovering a lot of weaknesses in my English. Man. Yeah, so it's I think
it has everything.
We're super proud of it. It's cool. It's so many pictures that people have never seen before.
Now, if you love us, you're gonna buy it.
You need to get that book.
Support it. You know how much work this guy put in there?
It was a lot of hours.
At least 5 hours.
Yeah.
A day.
No, but you know what? It's like if I was a fan, like I'm a fan of like let's say Blink 182.
I'm a fan of Simple Plan.
I would be so stoked if they came out with something like that. And I don't think not a lot of bands do it because it's so much effort and so much work. So I think it's a heart and soul kind of project. It's the labor of love, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. It's for the super fan.
I know you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. All right, next question.
If you're on this website, you're obviously obsessed.
Yeah, so you need the book. You need the book. Okay, so we have a gift for you. We want to deliver it at the Rio show. Fuck, we're in Rio right now.
Could you meet us so we can give it to you?
Yes.
Yes, we can meet you.
We're going to meet you today, I'm sure.
We'll see you there.
And thanks for the interview. This is an unforgettable 2 years gift for us and our readers.
Well, thank you very much for all your support. Conexão, Simple Plan. We love watching your site. We actually do check it for real. We're that crazy.
We do.
And
actually, we're just that self-involved.
Yes, we love ourselves so much. I want to see everything about me.
Yes.
So thank you very much, and muito obrigado.
Obrigado.
Boa noite.